So it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. First of all, I think that's a really dumb question because it really limits us to specific categories. Um, on paper, I could always write, oh, I'm an encouraging person. I like people. You know, I'm decent in my classes. I'm decent in math, whatever. So, you know, taking those high school proficiency, whatever tests to figure out your career choices, they listed probably like 6 different things that I could probably do really well. I could be a family counselor, I could be a nurse, I could be an accountant, I could be an anesthesiologist, I could do all sorts of fun, crazy, cool stuff. I could be a teacher, you know, it's just, there's so many intersecting lines. And for some of us, we know specifically this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm going for. This is my path. This is, you know, these are my dreams. This is what I'm shooting for. But for me, that wasn't the case, and it was really, really difficult to figure that out. But because of that, I was able to see over time this line that intersected all those things together and helped me find, you know, that medium, that middle point that connected everything together. And it was always people. And for me, that was like, oh yeah, that's really dumb. Let me put that down on my resume and be something that, you know, I'm good with people, whatever. Everybody puts that on their resume. But I'm good with people. So I encourage you that if you're still trying to figure out, you know, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Our pastor that we super esteem, you know, always talks about finding your pain and your passion. What are you passionate about? What's painful to you? You know, what just really irks you when people do something, or you see people in a broken place, or doing, you know, what's that thing that bothers you? And for me, I love being around people. Now, I mean, it's draining for me. I need to go hide in my hole too, but for the most part, you know, anything with people around, I love them. But my pain is also people. You know, it's also, you know, I think the lowest times for any of us is, you know, when we feel unimportant, when we feel pushed out, when we feel undervalued, when we feel unloved, unimportant. I said that already, but, you know, alone, forgotten. You know, because when you're alone and you're forgotten, you feel like nobody cares, and so you're not important to anybody. And that's a flippin' lie. If you believe that right now, if you believe that you are unimportant, you are alone and forgotten, it's not true. I know you may not, you know, you don't know me, I'm just another person on the internet, but with everything that I know, what I've experienced in my, you know, short life or whatever, everything that I've seen is that people are important, which means you are important. And even though there's a billion whatever people on this earth, it does not mean that you are any less important than the person next to you, the person next door, the person down the street, whatever. You still have to decide to believe that, to go for that, and then investigate and search for the things that have been put inside your heart, the things that you are meant to be a part of in this world, and to give to, and be given from. So you are important. You have amazing things hidden down inside your heart that you need to search for. And let life be this amazing thing that helps you figure those things out along the way. You know, research, ask people, you know, start digging for it. There's a lot of things out there to just start digging through. Take the time, take the, you know, that investment, and start asking people, having those conversations. You know, if you have people that you trust enough, ask them open questions like, what do you see in me? What do you see that I'm good at? What do you see that things that are important to me? You know, look at your checkbook. What's important to you right now? Does that line up with what's truly important to you? And is that something that you need to reconcile? You know, those are questions that, you know, all this is going to be you accepting change potentially. And that's okay. That's exciting. But for some of us, it's really, really frustrating and scary. And it doesn't have to be scary. It's usually the most scary at first. And then when you kind of step out a little bit, you realize, okay, this is going to be all right. I can, you know, this is going to be pretty cool. You know, and I'm not going to promise you that there aren't going to be ups and downs, but it will all work together to be a part of that amazing perspective and influence that you're going to have on other people in this world. Okay? So hang in there and keep on going, okay? Stick with it.